Well, last night we were having some beers and he asked me, dude, what's anxiety? Let's get into it. The textbook definition of anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. So I can almost guarantee we've all had anxiety in our life. If you look back at school and you think about a test you didn't prepare for, or even a test you did prepare for but you're nervous about, you're anxious that you're going to fail. And that continues in life, and that's a normal thing. A lot of times anxiety can be useful. It can be useful because it keeps you on your toes and ready for the next event. However, there are times when you have so much anxiety that it cuts you off from the world. LT also asks the question, can it affect you physically? The answer is yes, and I'll get into that. I don't often get into it, but just doing these videos gives me anxiety. Anxiety to the point where, if you know me, this is not exactly how I talk. I'm not always monotone or boring. It's something I'm trying to get over, and part of my own therapy or homework to therapy is doing these videos. So let's talk about how it affects you physically. Back in the day when I was young, I was in the Army, and it's the first time I experienced anxiety that affected me physically. So I remember I'd be downrange, and when I mean downrange, I mean overseas on deployment. And I was on a tank. I was a tanker. I was the tank commander. I was actually a platoon sergeant, and we were on the QRF, or Quick Reaction Force. And our whole responsibility was to react to the main task force needing extra large backup, which was us. So before the mission, there's a whole day ahead of the mission where we prepare. We do op orders. We do checks on our weapon systems and our vehicles. We bore sight the weapon. I mean, everything's about preparation for combat. And right before the mission starts, I would always get this feeling in my stomach, a feeling of nauseousness, of just, I felt sick, and I had to throw up. So I'd get out of the tank, I'd get on the ground, I would just throw up. After vomiting, I felt a lot better. I had a release. I had a physical release of anxiety that allowed me to continue on, but it had a lasting effect. This brings us back to videos. I get so anxious to make these videos that it takes me hours to just get the goal up to get in front of this camera and actually do these videos. Part of this anxiety with the videos is feeling a little bit, well, not a little bit, I feel insecure. I feel insecure that I don't know enough of the subject. I'm not a subject matter expert. The voices inside of me tell me I'm not good enough for this. So again, this is a way of me confronting my anxiety finally, because I've been going 20 plus years of just not having a way to deal with it, that I'm able to just finally confront it face to face, and that's what this is. Thank you so much for watching my video about anxiety. I hope this helps you, and if you have any questions about it, please send me an email or a message on Instagram. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to Great Life Coaching.